3 is the magic number here today. We've got 3 startups per segment. We've got 3 minutes per pitch, and then we've got 3 minutes Q&A for the jury. So it's 3, the magic number. And also 3 is going to be my intro when we start the pitches, because I need a lot of energy here. So I need all of you. And we start each pitch with a power clap, which is quite easy. I count down 3, 2, 1. Ha! You got it already. You clap once, okay? We do it once again. It's 3, 2, 1. That's what I want to hear. Thank you very much. Great. So we're going to kick off our day with the first segment, which is software AI, of course, the very topic. And I would like to introduce the jury, of course, to you, so that you know who is here. We've got Altitude, Europe's only SME tech VC fund, and I'd like Ingo to stand up and wave so we can see you. Thank you very much for being here, General Partner Ingo Drexler. Thank you. Neotech Ventures, based here in Cologne, has been a sponsor from the very first day here at Startupland. Great for being here. Jan Jeske again, thank you. Applause for Jan, please. And then, of course, Thorsten. You've seen him before, but we need a lot of applauses today, so another applause for him being in the jury. Thanks. We're going to start with the world's most innovative and fastest graph database, also with German data security standards. They come from Herford, they're called Tentris, and I'd like to welcome Alexander Biegal. This is your microphone, you've got the 3 minutes here, and we're going to start with 3, 2, 1.
Thank you. Yeah, good morning. Everybody is talking about AI today, but we also need to look into what AI needs to really give us valuable insights, and that's context. And context is still lacking massively. If we look at the company data, 68% of it resides unused. And it's not unused because it doesn't have value, but because it's not in relationship with the rest of the data. Why is that? Data is stored in databases, and these databases are optimized for different purposes: structure, scalability, or finding similarities, but not for finding relationships in the data or between data. So the data is not discovered. The solution for that are graph databases that store knowledge graphs and have ontologies. They help us to find these missing relationships. But that's not the whole solution, because existing graph databases lack the performance to support modern day use cases. They are not scalable enough, they struggle with complex queries, and they have a never-ending demand for RAM. And that's where we come into the game. Tentris is a novel graph database that's much more efficient than anything out there. We can scale to huge data sets, we can answer the most complex queries, and last but not least, in times of skyrocketing RAM prices, we are super RAM efficient. And it's not theory, but we have market validation. We have had our beta with 40 companies. We had 2 successful paid POCs, and we collected 1 million in non-dilutive Exist-Forschungstransfer funding. And next month, we start with our 1.0 into the market. And we have the perfect team for that: 2 PhDs in the field of graph databases, an internationally renowned AI researcher, and senior startup development execution. Thank you. And sorry
Thanks,
for
Alexander.
the cough. I bruised my ribs on the weekend.
Oh, pity, pity. Good for making it anyway. So we've got 3 minutes Q&A. Who's gonna start? Thorsten? They should be on.
Yes, hello.
Yeah.
Can you tell a little bit more about your go-to-market? You have to sell both a graph database and then the AI tools, or how does it work?
Yes, so our go-to-market, we is clearly structured. We implement a standard. So people are already using the exact same interfaces, and it's a plug-and-play solution. So it takes half an hour for an engineer to replace another solution with the same standard with ours. And in the beginning, we target mostly integrators that already use this standard. And for them, it's really, they directly can give their customers a benefit. Things run smoother, they answer all the queries, and it works.
So your typical customers are the integrators?
In the beginning, our typical customers are the integrators, that's right, yes.
And on the later stage, you directly selling to the end customers, or always are implemented by your service provider companies?
So yes, in the later stages, we also sell to directly to the customers, and we're building part by part also a middleware that's necessary to support that. And with that, we then come to our next step, where we want to build the semantic infrastructure, basically, that in the middle run replaces data lakehouse and data warehouses, because what knowledge graphs are great at is data integration through the whole company.
A more general questions: what are the two competitors that keep you up at night, and how do you win against them?
So I think they don't keep us up at night. We think we have the better technology, so we redid fundamentals of how to build graph databases. The biggest competitors are, I would say, GraphDB and RDF-Ox. It's a deep tech market, so typically it's not customer-facing companies. And a bit Neo4j, but they have this massive RAM problem, so they don't scale.
Time for a last question.
So when is your next fundraising due?
So we are currently in fundraising and are expecting to close it end of month. And yes, from there on next year.
So maybe there are interested investors here. Are there any open tickets, or is it already closed?
Yes, we're still looking for about 200K in commitments.
Well, you've got the whole day to look for them, okay?
All right.
A lot of partners here. Thank you very much, Alexander. Good luck to Tentris. Thank you. So, working remote and in workations is something which is apparently not only good for employer branding, but also for the health of employees. We're going to learn more about this from a company from Heilbronn and Bielefeld. They're called wemote. Welcome, Jolene Niewöhner. Big applause, please, for Jolene. There goes your microphone. You've got the 3 minutes here. Perfect. And I need a 3, 2, 1.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jolene, the founder of wemote. And with us, vacation becomes a real benefit. Quick hands up. Who here loves to travel? Okay, great. Then we have definitely something in common already. After our studies, my co-founder Bjarne and I traveled the world. We've been to countries like Sri Lanka, Indonesia, the Philippines, Australia, New Zealand, Thailand. And while we were traveling, we've worked remotely for German companies. And that's why we often found ourselves working in co-working spaces and living in co-living houses, always surrounded by founders, self-employed people and freelancers, but almost never by employees from traditional companies. And that got us wondering, if remote work, workation, work from anywhere are all over job ads, why aren't employees actually doing it? So we started researching and talked to companies, and the answers were always quite similar. Too much admin work, legal uncertainties, concerns about the infrastructure at the destination, and no clear processes in the companies. For HR teams, each vacation means hours of admin work and a lot of risk. But let me tell you something, employees want them. 51% see it as a relevant job criterion, 71% report higher job satisfaction, and 69% feel more connected to their employers. But that makes vacation a really powerful benefit in the war for talents. But companies are simply lacking the infrastructure to really offer it. And that's where wemote comes in. Wemote is the first all-in-one software solution for corporate vacation. We automate the entire process, from request and approval to invoicing and compliance to accommodations and co-working spaces. And in this way, we make it easy, safe, and efficient for companies to manage vacations in minutes. And the timing couldn't be better. The remote work travel market is growing over 17% each year and is expected to exceed $320 billion at the end of 2026. And our business model is simple. Companies pay an annual subscription fee and an additional setup fee. And we generate further revenue through commissions from accommodations, co-working spaces, and insurance partners. And we're just getting started. We finished up our MVP, secured 2 customers, 8 further pilot companies, established a network out of 80 plus locations worldwide, and established 8 strategic partnerships with startup ecosystems, tourism associations, and insurance partners. And our vision is clear: to make vacation a standard benefit for modern companies, because the future of work is global and flexible, and wemote builds the infrastructure to make that happen. Thank you very much.
Thanks for the pitch, Jolene. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to book a flight right now. Bit envious. So we got 3 minutes for the judges. Who's going to start? Ingo?
Yeah, sure. I like your multi-revenue approach, but can you give us a little bit more insights about the ACVs that you're targeting?
What do you mean?
Annual contract values or the revenue per customer that you do per year?
Good. That's a good question. As we just entered the market, we need to find out where to get the most revenue out of. So we have 15% commissions from the hospitalities. That works pretty good. And we have to scale it through bookings. And on the other side, it's an annual subscription. Try to find out, we're working with an annual fee. It's not yet completely set.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you intend to cover the global areas that you have to find partners, co-working spaces in all the probably, first of all, popular areas, but you want to offer a global system? How do you do it? Where do you start?
Yeah, we started in Europe, first of all, and we work with a lot of tourism associations. And for example, the co-living hub, that's the world's biggest co-living operator. So we can get into a lot of hosts or hospitality providers at one time. And we try to work with freelancers in different countries to kind of curate the accommodations and find them and so on.
I understood that you're not targeting freelancers or digital nomads, but really the corporates, and offering programs and solutions to enable that kind of vocation. But how do you see HR budgets these days under pressure, and the priority for a solution like yours?
I would say the priority should be really high to retain and win new talents. In a few years, a whole generation is going to retire. And if companies today aren't working on their employers' attractiveness, then they have huge problems in a few years. So it's definitely a must-have topic to work on these things.
Chance for one last brief question? No? Everything said? Well, thank you very much then.
Thank you.
Jolene and wemote. Now AI is the very topic, and we know that 82% of all startups use AI in some way. As Ingo knows, most companies in Germany are small and medium-sized enterprises, and one startup that wants to support SMEs, so-called SMEs, to work with AI as well they call themselves the Factory for AI Agents. Welcome on stage from Dortmund, AI2Connect and Sophie Weitz-Menken. Big applause, please.
Thank you.
So, Mike, your 3 minutes, and we start with a power clap again on 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sophie Weitz-Menken and I'm from AI2Connect. AI2Connect is a factory for AI agents, and our first AI multi-agent system is the AI2Ramp Optimizer. I'm very excited to share with you today how AI is transforming logistics through our solution. Everyday logistic teams face a challenge, managing truck ramps efficiently. Only in the European Union, 160 billion euros are getting lost because of logistic problems. 80,000 skilled workers are missing, and 60% of the data is still coordinated manual. The problem results into higher costs, longer waiting times, and frustrated drivers. That's where the AI2Ramp Optimizer sets in. It integrates seamlessly into existing systems and, I'm a little nervous, and optimizes the workflows with using real-time data. It tracks truck positions, arrivals, and dock availability, and recommends the best ramp for each truck. The result, we save 2.5 hours per day and bring efficiency back by 30% more. So we can save around 20,000 euros per month. Our business model is three-tiered. First, we have the setup fee, then the monthly subscription, and we work with a success fee. Also, the AI logistic market is rising at a CAGR of 46%, results in 37 billion euros, and we are aiming at 2.5% market share. We are really proud to say that we are finalists in the IFOI Award 2026 in the category Startup of the Year, and also that we could reach the second place at the Zebra Accelerator at the Demo Day. We are a team of 8, international, and we bring expertise in software development, sales, and logistics, so that makes a perfect mix. We are raising 300,000 euros for development, go-to-market, and infrastructure. And we are also invest förderfähig and ready to scale. Let's build the logistics of tomorrow together. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophie. Well, you said it's going to be the first pitch of your life, and then in English. So, yeah, good job, good job.
I hope I said everything. Everything was understandable.
Good. Well, Maike said in the opening that, we want to let you spread your wings and fly, and that's what you did. So, we've got 3 minutes for the Q&A.
Yes, Sophia, thank you. I think you did a really great job. So, really good. You talked a little bit about the team. Maybe you can elaborate more about who are your co-founders, and what brought you together, and how you came up to addressing this segment.
Yes, we have one founder. She isn't here today. She's a software developer, and she worked already in logistics, so her idea came up from that. And also we have, I think, 4 software developer, and they work from all over the world, like from India and other countries. I don't know them exactly right now. And we have a couple of sales and marketing people. Yes.
So, Sophie, when I can see that right, you're in sales and marketing?
Yes.
So my question goes to go-to-market. What's your actual status? How are you doing it? And what will it look like, the channel mix, maybe in 12 months from now?
We are working with pilot customers already, and we search one more. And we are trying to fit our solution to them. So, we want to work with logistic companies. Yes.
And how do you get to them? How do you reach them?
Yes, that's a little difficult. We go to them and talk to them. Like I don't know how to say it. Yes. Yes. So.
And what has been the biggest success and maybe the biggest challenge for you in sales and marketing?
A really great success is the the nomination for the i4 award. That's a really big thing for us. And yeah, also working with accelerators together. We are working with a couple more, and yeah, they're.
And your biggest challenge you have to overcome in sales and marketing?
The biggest challenge are probably the people from the logistic companies, because they're really difficult to. I don't know the word. They have a really straight opinion, and yeah, it's sometimes a challenge to bring them our idea near. Yes.
Well, that's it. Thank you very much. And applause to Sophie from AI2Connect. So, 3 is the magic number, so I think 3 minutes for you to decide should be enough, yeah? Good. So, we give the judges 3 minutes to decide. For those of you who have come later, we've got 7 segments today. We've got 3 startups per segment, and we've got a winner in each segment. Are you ready already?
Yes, very efficient.
Very efficient. Okay, well, then we're keen to know who's gonna make it in the first category of today, software and AI. So please come on stage. Jan from Neotech, would you like to? Yeah, Ingo, Altitude, and Thorsten from NRW Bank. Yeah, bring a microphone. And of course, we'd like to know who's the winner in the first segment, software AI.
Yeah, we had a unanimous vote. We all liked Tentris a lot. We feel it's a very relevant problem to make AI applications more powerful, and graph databases surely play an important role. And the traction the company has so far is also very good.
Yes, totally. Also, Sophie, for your first pitch, great job. Jolene was also a really good pitch, but I think the very fitting topic right now and the really deep tech that you're bringing to the table is amazing. So that's, I think, our decision.
Congratulations then to Tentris and Alexander. You can get your, and let's have a photo. Sarah's taken a photo. That's it. Thank you very much, and congratulations again to Alexander. Thanks to Jan, and thanks to Ingo. So, we're going to go on in 5 minutes with the next segment, which is going to be industrial tech. We need a new judge, and so Marvin, take us out with a jingle, please. Thanks.